I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
well, give up then.
No.
Jesus!
Hello everybody and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, Jen TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder if this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
Jesus!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry DeMantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder if this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well, give up then.
No.
Jesus!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry DeMantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
That was my first moment of real doubt. When I started to wonder, this whole thing was a mistake. So then I went back to my office. And there was a new casualty list waiting for me. People are dying out there every day. Entire worlds are struggling for their freedom. And here I am, still worrying about the finer points of morality. No, I had to keep my eye on the ball, winning the war, stopping the bloodshed. Those were the priorities. So I pushed on, and every time another doubt appeared before me, I just found another way to shove it aside.
Minions of the Zoo in space.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Me and Zoo in space. I'm a keeper from Tyr Alexander, and I'm here with my friends Mitch Nemo,
Howdy hoo hoo.
James Colley,
If your superhero name is Homelander, you're probably a homo.
Blue. What up, Blue?
Hi.
And Critical Thinker.
Hey, you finally got my name right.
What's
Put it
that,
on the
drinker?
calendar.
That post that we stuck to his head probably finally sunk in.
It did, and it's a little bleedy because they took a nail and bam, right in the middle. So, how
That's
you got
the only way
tonight?
he gets nailed.
Ooh, how you got tonight?
Spiffing.
Jen, if you want to hop on,
Baiting.
a baiting.
Yeah, Jen, because I just got more Canada news. Well, Alberta, anyway.
All right, I'm
I got
going.
a serious...
Go ahead. I was just going to
Okay.
say to Mitch, I'm picking a TFO.
All right.
Hopefully that works.
If you had to pick a D&D class
Well,
to play,
well, let James have his rant, and then we'll get to you, Critical.
all right.
Well, I was going to just say before I started, is this the wrong place for a serious
7 of 9 reporting from Alliance HQ on the ground.
thing,
Negative.
or
It
not
dep-
so much?
Damage pattern
It
is
de-
coordinated plan.
Well, no, it's the perfect forum for a serious talk of any kind. I mean,
Okay.
you know me, I don't care. As long as it doesn't like harm millions
The
as a
channel?
channel, yeah. Because it's not
Okay.
my channel,
Yeah,
my
this shouldn't
channel.
harm the channel.
All right. Again,
And it's really a disconnected thought.
okay.
So let Critical go ahead, and I'll try and formulate what I'm trying to say.
All right. Okay. Critical. What D&D class would I play?
Yeah, I was gonna say what D&D class would suit you as a person?
Leroy Jenkins.
It's not a D&D class, and you know it.
Yeah, it is DPS.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a homebrew Leroy Jenkins somewhere.
Someone probably did.
What was suit
Which
me as a
version
D&D?
of D&D?
Yeah, which version? Because if we're doing 5e, I know what class, but if we're doing like 3.5, I know what class there too.
The era doesn't matter here.
If we're doing 3.5, Spell Thief.
Good. I see you assisted all the evacuation ships. I'm reading significant energy spikes in planet
What is it?
It's called Spell Thief.
Draconia gateways. Multiple vessels incoming.
The premise of
That's a
Spell
trait.
No, Spell Thief was a class in 3.5. You
Okay.
could,
Oh, I thought you said stealthy.
no. Again, Spell Thief. You could literally you were Wizard Bane, like you were a walking Mage Masher, because you could snatch steal their spell slots.
Gotta take them out.
So
Okay.
so whenever we fought a wizard or a spell a caster, I was deadly.
Nice.
Illustrator.
Like so say we were fighting like the main card or the main BBG was a caster class, and by the time we fought him, I could snatch off like 5th level spells, and I could use them immediately because they don't count for me, and I lose them at the start of my next turn, so I could steal and cast.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm dropping fucking. Granted, my I don't have the same DC for it. Like, say I'm doing like if I steal in large from a caster, I can't use this. I have to use the same stat that they do. So I'd have to have a fairly high intelligence, but my intelligence wasn't that high because it was a dump stat.
Okay.
So I could cast it without knowing it. It just didn't do shit. More like a fuck you type thing.
Huh. So it's like Goku trying to steal everybody else's attacks.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, wait. Steal attacks.
One of Kittimer's new
But that, if
Yeah,
we're playing
Goku.
5e,
You do.
If we're playing 5e, I'm a warlock. Because that's the closest
You're right.
to I'm getting. You're right.
Okay.
What up?
I don't know about you.
Hello there.
Syrian drones down here.
James, have you formulated your thoughts into
Don't
a...
forget to deactivate those satellites.
Coherent
Not
sounds.
really.
What
But I was thinking more about the D&D thing.
Mhm.
I would have to dual class.
Another one.
Asshole isn't a class,
Oh,
it's a
what,
racial trait.
Yeah, I would kind of say that asshole's not really a class.
4 satellites.
Nah, it's personality.
No, I mean,
Another satellite is
I
down.
would go for
If you wanted to be a real asshole, I would say
Ionic
you
monk.
would be an X-Blade.
You be a monk?
the psionic monk.
Oh, a psionic monk.
A psionic asshole.
So James, would you
Yeah,
over
that's
there
all the same
quoting,
thing.
would you be over there quoting random bits of fortune cookie wisdom?
No, I would just take the monk class until I think it's 7th or 8th level where you get a perfect body,
Correct, then you got
which
2 more
means
satellites to go.
you're immune to all poison and mental attack.
Mm-hmm.
And as a passive skill. And then I would focus on the psionic end. And I would carry 3 little balls with me. Just call me
Nice.
Magneto.
Oh God, Jesus, Jesus fucking
Oh, I
Christ!
I figured you were going for a freaking Goblin King reference.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that
that's
too.
what I
That would have been cool too.
He's gonna have
3
to
metal
go-
balls. Unless it's the new version, then I would be a halfling slaver
A halfling slaver.
and a gem mage. Yes, I would be a gem mage, but my job would be halfling slaver because in this new D&D, I would tie halflings to wheelchairs and set a gem bomb on them and just push them down. The wheelchair piece.
Jesus Christ, James.
Damn.
Fuck halflings.
That always bothers me about new D&D. How people want battle wheelchairs and shit like that. And I'm thinking that's in a world where you can have the gods literally revive your friends, revive you to perfect life. You're gonna be crippled. Mm-hmm.
People are stupid.
Now, I can see. All right, thematically, I can see playing a blind archer because.
Oh, yeah.
Thematically, that's a fucking amazing. You know, you're a blind archer, or you have one arm because reasons, but you know, being blind isn't that much of a detriment in D&D, and neither is fucking having one arm, especially if you're not playing with like weight, which most D&D
Ooh.
don't play with.
I just thought of a really cool archer build to play.
What?
He's a blind archer, but he's also he's animal companion where he can use his animal to see.
All right, I played it. Yeah, I played a blind archer, but I got around it. I was a magic archer, so essentially I was a
Kittimer HQ's lost contact.
no matter what I did, I fucking hit because it was magic.
Nice.
Like, so essentially that's what I played. And I wasn't blind, it's just that I used a blindfold that blocked out all of my other senses for combat.
If I were going to do a fun build for like a joke and everything, I would do a bard that has maxed out his charisma, but I would never seduce a single monster.
You know,
Everything would be to make. Hold on, let me friggin' finish. I'm not done.
Shut up!
Everything everything would be to convince them to take their own life.
People,
You want to do it.
I hate the status. I hate the
The trope.
yeah, of the horny bard.
Yeah, I do too.
When horny isn't necessarily a strict bard thing. You know, like
No. Any freaking class or character can be like, well, I fucked my way into this, now I have to fuck my way out of it.
Basically.
Got my dick into another situation that I can't get my dick out of. But
There's nothing you can unfuck your way out of.
again, I hate the concept of the horny bard.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It gets old real fast.
If I was to do a campaign, please don't try to worm your way into a sentient weapon.
Don't try to worm your way into a sentient weapon.
Yeah. You do not want to have a sentient weapon in one of my campaigns.
You do not want to have a sentient weapon. Ew.
Because if you have a talking sword, I guarantee you,
It won't shut the fuck
it's
up.
going to spring a trap.
If you have a talking sword, it
You will
won't
have
shut
to
the
do
fuck
a
up.
willpower check.
No, I'll Moon Knight that shit to where I claim I have a talking sword, but I don't actually have a talking sword. It's just the fact that my character's insane.
Yeah. I love Moon Knight's one of my favorite characters.
All right.
Quite literally, one of my spells would be random bullshit go, and it's just chucking whatever I can pick up.
Random bullshit go.
There are characters I've seen who are like, you know, I'm a thief, but I was part of Wizards College, and my tricks are simply me just throwing random shit to simulate the fact that I'm using magic. So my fireball is literally a firecracker.
Yeah, that's annoying too.
I'm gonna hit people with a frying pan and say cast iron every time I do it.
Ah!
I cast Iron Pan.
All right. Enough of the
All right, that was
talk.
my whole thing.
James, you said have you formulated your rant?
And
Yo, Willem.
kind of there, but it's more along the lines of over the weekend. I saw that in Virginia, I believe it was, or South Carolina, or North Carolina, one of the Carolinas, somewhere east. Was an AG in the Attorney General race?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Democrat was trying to basically terroristic threats. You know, he was talking about murdering his opponent.
Yeah.
Oh, murdering his opponent and his children?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about the one who got like 200 grand from freaking Every Town for Gun Safety?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's one of those things where when you let politics take over your life to that point, it's time to
Well,
step
we're
back.
in
and
8. Sorry. There you are. I see you.
Already here.
I see you.
But, you know,
Go on,
I'm
James.
preaching to the choir on this one. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, wow, how sad are you?
It's the what's the word I'm looking for?
Asshole privilege.
Yes, and if I'm not mistaken, the AG, the he's not the AG yet. He is running to be AG.
No.
Yeah.
And he is a black man, and it is the current What you want to look for?
Year?
Well, no.
Climate.
Climate that he feels empowered to say shit like that.
Yes. And look at all the Democrats who've come out to support him.
Exactly. And
not in spite of what he said, but probably because of what he said.
He said, yes. Granted,
Well,
no one would know his fucking name if he hadn't said what he said, and it got leaked.
True.
It's like Melissa Hort. Like, I'm not trying to insult the woman. She's dead. Please don't take it as an insult. However, no one would have known her fucking name if she never got assassinated. Melissa Hortman?
I don't know who that is.
That's the one person in Minnesota that they're trying to blame that it was a Trump supporter that killed her. And she actually worked for Tim for frickin' Walls, and that's like, okay, why would they have gone after? Why would a Trump supporter have gone after her when she was wanting to work with Republicans to get things done, to be, to do things for the constituents?
But a quick
After her
aside,
death, she became a political tool.
Yeah, but quick aside after that, the killer said, it wasn't left or right thing. Tim Walz asked me to do it. So essentially,
that's like there was that what was it, frickin' judge or whatever, that house somehow got set on fire, and they're like, people on the left are immediately blaming the right for it, or MAGA, and it's just like, that's a highly gated community. If someone freaking went in there to blow up a house,
there's cameras everywhere.
Well, stuff like that. It reeks of every noose that turns into a rope pull for a garage door. It turns into every misdrawn swastika.
Yes,
that someone drew on their own building or on their own home.
Yep.
I'm picking a new TFO.
There's a pattern of that, but there's also that pattern of when violence is committed, it's not people on the right. As much as I hate the false left-right paradigm, I will admit that generally it's not people on the right committing the acts of violence.
I've actually talked about that on my on Facebook or on Twitter.
I'm going to activate the 5-day rule. No, like seriously, because right now the truth is getting his pants on, and I'm pretty sure we're going to hear, it was either someone did it or it was faulty, gas stove or something internal that destroyed it.
I'm following the thing with the fire of the judge's house, of that, from everything I'm aware of, nobody died. The one person who's injured, I hope they have a speedy recovery.
Agreed.
And I hope they find out the reason, and that it was just something faulty. It was, not malice.
Yes. Because honestly, if it is just something faulty, we'll never hear about it.
And people love, whenever it's a leftist that gets hurt, whenever it's somebody who's on the left gets hurt, or something happens to them, they immediately blame the right for it. And it happens so bloody often.
Well, one of the things, fires most often are a electrical, maybe wiring, maybe a lamp or a cell phone charger, or the microwave shorts out and causes a fire. That's like the number one leading cause of fires. If you don't unplug everything electrical every second that you're not using it, you obviously want to burn the place down.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's my theory.
But see, that's the problem. 9 times out of 10, it's usually somebody disgruntled on. And 9 times it could be something benign. Maybe it was just somebody pissed off at her because she, didn't trim the hedges. Like, we don't know.
That, or it could, for all we know, like I said, it could have been just a faulty, outlet or some shit like that. Something that's not even human errors, and it was in the lower end of the passing for the QA and finally failed. I mean, but for all we know, it could be. It's like it could be anywhere from that whole thing to it's like someone tried to kill him to insurance fraud.
Yep.
Yeah. If it's not arson, it is almost certainly an electrical fire. That's the main one.
Yep.
It could be cell phone chargers shorted out. I mean, literally, it could be anything electrical. Your toaster can burn your house down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cell phone chargers are very common for shorting out. Your microwave can do you in. Your reading lamp can take and turn your house to ash.
Again, I would prefer to sit and wait, and because that's going to be one of them ones.
Yeah, that's why we're all. It's like all of us have basically here said, like, we don't know what it is. We're not claiming to know what it is.
Most definitely.
We're hoping it's these things, but of things that would cause the fire, these are the most likely things that would be something that would go out. That's not speculation. That's just stating facts of like a lot of likely causes of fires.
Well, that is
kind of like the old, yeah.
We are speculating.
Not saying that. Well, no, not really.
We're not speculating because we're not putting behind it the whole thing of we think this is what it is. These are things that have been known to cause house fires. That's not speculation.
Yeah.
That is speculation.
No. Speculation would be we think it's this, we think it's that. Saying these things have
we think it's these for these reasons.
Yes, we think it's these for these reasons. It's speculation.
We're not even that.
What could happen? What could have caused it? We're not saying what caused it. We're just thinking about giving possible explanations to it. Thus, we are speculating.
Actually, we weren't. We were saying if it was this whole thing, or it's like the most common things for a house fire, typically if it's electrical, is that one. It's not speculation because we're not into that fucking fire.
Yeah, and we are leaving arson on the table. We're leaving arson by any affiliated or unaffiliated group on the table. It's just we hope that it isn't arson.
Yes.
And if it isn't arson, it's the most speculating would be we think it's this. There's a big difference between I hope it's this and I think it's this.
Look up the word speculation.
Hold on.
I'm not saying that we got to do it now. I mean, because you got the wrong idea what speculation is.
The tool that they use for like
floating possibilities.
Women go to the female doctor.
Speculation of this type would mean that we're implying intent on somebody's part.
Speculating. Yeah. Form a theory or conjecture about a subject without firm evidence. My colleagues speculate about my private life. The first definition come up: forming theory or conjecture about a subject without firm evidence. We are speculating. We are saying this.
No, we're not.
No,
we have very. We are stating.
We're forming a possible theory.
House fires. That is not speculation.
Is that not forming a theory of what could have caused?
No, because we're not forming a theory about what caused this
fire. That's not theoretical.
We are not forming a theory about what caused this fire. We have left literally everything on the table that is historically possible, including arson by the homeowner, arson by a political opponent, arson by a political ally, a gas leak, the dog
arson
knocking a candle over. Yeah, arson by a completely unrelated individual who just burned. We're not saying
theory.
Tyr, for speculation, we have to reach a conclusion.
No, it doesn't say
in our conjecture.
That's not. It's form a theory or conjecture.
Look at the example you gave. My coworkers speculate about my private life. We're not speculating the cause of this fire. How many times do I have to tell you that? We brought up that there could have been an electrical fire. We don't know because we don't know the cause. We're not speculating. But in electrical fires, these have been the most likely things that happen.
Thus, you are forming a theory. You're saying that this possibly could have...
No.
No, we're stating probabilities. We're not.
For it to be speculation, we have to be reaching a point of saying we believe it was this.
No, that's not.
Or lack of sufficient evidence.
It's, again, the definition was form a theory. You're not saying you definitively know.
We're not forming a theory.
Then what the hell are we doing right now?
Facts is not the formulation of a theory. Now you're just being difficult for the sake of being difficult.
We have specifically not formed a theory. We have left every single rational possibility on the table. We don't know. What we do know is that if it isn't arson, we hope it's not arson. You know what? Hoping that it's not arson is not speculating. We know that if it is not arson, it is most likely an electrical fire. There are other things that can cause it, but it's most likely an electrical fire. If it is an electrical fire, it can literally be anything electronic in the home.
Is that not a conclusion?
That is not speculating.
Oh.
If not this, then this.
We changed to a different fucking topic because we're never going to get anywhere because Tyr's going to be too fucking stubborn just out of fucking stubbornness and his principle.
Hey, I got a new one for you.
Yes.
We
I had a joke
a few weeks ago, and I was never able to get my idea out into the wild.
Okay.
Mitch, just before you get into that, to lighten the mood and get everyone to laugh, I'm going to tell a dirty joke in that whole thing.
All right.
What does an uncircumcised porn star who loves anal sex call his foreskin?
Oh, God. What?
A mud flap.
Oh!
Okay. That's nasty.
I'm offended on so many levels.
I'm offended for you, Big Israel.
All right. Right before the stream started, I saw on Twitter that Alberta's talking about leaving Canada again.
Oh, fuck.
Or someone brought it up again today, and it made the news. They said something about a vote could take place as early as spring. And we had talked about it a few weeks back.
Okay.
And I never got to float my idea then, but here's my idea about how the United States could handle / take advantage of that. I think what we ought to do is send in the emissary to the prophets. If that happens.
The motherfucker
Seriously,
Cisco?
we should Deep Space Nine that situation. We send in someone not to be a governor or anything like that, but someone to be a liaison between the U.S. and an ambassador, if you will.
Okay.
Preferably someone with
they
a
could
bit of military under their command. And we send that person in to serve as an intermediary between the U.S. and Alberta.
Okay.
And part of that job is to prepare the inhabitants of Alberta, I guess, for lack of a better way to phrase it, for U.S. citizenship. We get them ready. We help them to formulate the structure of the new state. And after a few years, if they still want in, we grant them statehood.
Or we can give them a protectorate status. They will be considered.
That's basically what we'd be doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we'd also be preparing them for membership as a member state of the USA.
Yeah, I don't think we should give. I'm not all for adding more seats to Congress. And yeah.
There would have to be. They'd have to have representation. That's part of the thing we'd have to prepare them for.
Well, no. Puerto Rico has representation, but they have no voting power.
That's because they're still a territory because they
they're
don't
not
want
a state.
statehood.
Yes, and I think we should give the same status to Alberta.
Yes, and that's what we would do is basically
here. Assuming Alberta becomes a state.
Yeah.
I mean,
they would. God damn it with this thing.
If it becomes a state, then yeah, sure, fine, but not immediately.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah.
Here,
jumping to conclusions here.
Did you get you get out of the coffin on the wrong side today? Contrary over everything for the purpose of being contrary.
Well, no, it's the same premise I have with adding Puerto Rico as a state. I don't think we should add Puerto Rico as a state. I don't think we should, neither DC, I don't think we should add more states.
Well, DC should never be a state.
Well, yeah, but Puerto Rico shouldn't be either. Like, they should remain protectorates. Like, I
don't run around studying Puerto Ricos though.
Like, I
don't know what the history of why it's a protectorate or a territory.
A territory, yeah.
I don't know the history of that because I don't go around studying Puerto Rico.
And I don't think
nobody does.
Yeah, but again, if we're gonna do that, it should be they should never be a state. They should remain a U.S. territory, sure. They can have citizenship, sure. Yeah, we can do all the shit we do for Puerto Rico to them, sure. You know, you can have some autonomy, sure.
Why do you not want them to become a state?
Because
you get pissed off over adding another star to the flag.
That too. But
I mean,
again,
are you brain locked on 50 because it's a psychologically sound number?
I'm brain locked on 50 because that's just the way it's always been, at least my lifetime. However,
I'm OCD, and I could even say I'm OCD, and even I could cope with 51. Everything else would have to be taken care of properly.
Shit like a
but I'm not opposed
and shit like a portion.
You know what? I got to compromise. We can still keep it 50, and that whole thing. What we'll do is this.
What?
We'll make Alberta a state and make California a territory.
Okay,
that would work.
Rodden won me over.
He got spicy on that one.
While we're making these crazy sweeping political changes all over the world, or at least all over our country and some adjacent properties, here's a thought.
Okay.
Since the mayor of Chicago,
oh Lord,
well, let's say the Chicago municipality. And when I say that, I don't mean the citizens of Chicago. I mean the people who work in public office.
Okay.
Since those people, and same group of people, but in Portland, and even in the governor's offices. Here's what I think President Trump should do, since these people are essentially going insurrectionists. Maybe not even insurrectionists. I don't know that it's gotten to that point. That might be an overstatement. But anyway, they've basically decided to take action in spite of American law.
And they're closer to insurrection than anything that happened on January 6th.
Yes, they are. Yeah. But I just don't want to overstate it for dramatic purposes or political purposes. I want to call it what it is, and I'm not sure what to call it yet.
Right.
But clearly they're behaving in lawlessness. They're engaging in lawlessness. Because what they're doing is, if you read the indictment portion of the Declaration of Independence, there's that whole thing about the king following some laws but not other laws, based on convenience, political convenience. And that's very much what they're doing in those areas. So here's my solution. And if we had a president with balls, this would happen. Wait till Wednesday, about 10 a.m. Send in the National Guard or just the military, who cares, or federal law enforcement, and surround and cordon off those buildings with all the municipal employees inside. Lock that shit down, prevent them from coming out, cut power, cut water. They want to behave as independents as being independent of the United States. Let's let them. Lock those fuckers in, and only let them come out if they surrender to federal law enforcement for violating, for civil rights violations and for supporting terrorist groups, because that's what they're doing.
Why not just cut the head off the snake? Arrest.
That's what we'd be doing.
No, arrest.
Well, no, not really. No, Tyr. we know who the head of the snake is. Our government is too chicken shit to do anything about that too.
Well,
Our Department of Justice, Trump and his Department of Justice, are a huge dick joke at this point. A gay dick joke at that.
True.
Because look at how often Cash for Pedos Patel goes out and makes all these big statements. Oh, yeah, we've discovered so and so's guilty of this. We have indictments against so and so. When is James Comey getting arrested? When are any of these assholes getting arrested?
They never
preferably
will.
In a pre-dawn raid by the FBI that CNN's tipped off to.
Let's not be funny about this, and go eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Let's not do that shit. Let's do things above board for once. But to be even on the fucking board, somebody needs to get arrested.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the summer heat operation where they just keep throwing numbers at us without any evidence to back up what they're saying. Because we see that a lot on Twitter, don't we? Oh, Operation Summer Heat netted 8,463 child smellers. No, they didn't. Where's the evidence? I see no evidence of this except what they're claiming in a PR post on Twitter. Bullshit.
We call this Operation Diaper Sniper.
Go out and arrest Governor Newsom. These people committed acts of tyranny, admitted to it to the press, and in a written confession called an executive order. Go and arrest these assholes. Arrest Karen Bass. Arrest these mayors. Arrest these judges. Don't sit around and make noise about it. Be fucking Americans and do your goddamn job, or get the fuck out of my government.
He also faces one other major problem with that.
Who?
Whoever would do that kind of thing.
Oh, all right.
Unfortunately, with the way things are right now, he would also, whoever does it, would also face the consequence of being a tyrant.
Prove it. I'm talking about cases in which we have irrefutable evidence. Governor Whitmer and Governor Newsom violated the civil rights of Americans. They admitted to it in press conferences. They confessed to it.
Absolutely, they did.
In executive orders.
Prosecute.
These are not arrests so that we can forward an investigation. There need be no investigation. We have the evidence already.
That's because
we have a confession.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have.
But they'll never get arrested.
What the fuck are we waiting for?
I understand
the
what
second coming of Hotep.
Because the longer these assholes in our current DOJ and executive branch don't do anything, the more they're encouraging this behavior. And the fact that they're apparently refusing to make these arrests in spite of overwhelming evidence tells me that that is their intent. They intend to allow this to continue.
Yeah.
Not being.
Say what you want about Joe McCarthy.
But.
Say what you want about Joe McCarthy, but at least he got some shit done.
No. That's the thing. That's the thing about McCarthy.
Joe McCarthy is right.
I have I'm not being a contrarian. I'm just asking a question. I wonder if the argument that X done as part of the as a part of your duties as X, Y, and Z.
I can slightly argue with that one for Whitmer on that one. It's because she went and abused her executive powers and whatnot, and was told by the Michigan Supreme Court, you actually don't have those powers, and she did it anyways.
Okay, well, they're different then.
She could have been in jail before that.
If her Supreme Court says, okay, well, you can't do that shit, then fine. For her, I'll withdraw that question.
Well,
but
here, there's also a U.S. Code. 18 U.S. Code subsection 242.
You won't have to read it to me, Mitch, because I don't know.
Which is, well, I'll just read you the title because I can't remember it verbatim. but the title is Deprivation of Rights Under Color of Law.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the criminal side of the 1983, which is the civil side.
Yes.
And the penalties include fines and imprisonment, all the way up to, depending on the nature of the violation offense and the consequences of the violation, it goes all the way up to the death penalty.
Yes.
If you commit a 242 violation and somebody dies, that's the death penalty.
Oh, and they don't even have to die. They only have to incur bodily harm. Basically, if a cop breaks your arm when he has no authority to stop you, pull you over, whatever, or no authority to question you or detain you, he can get the death penalty. Probably should.
Yeah, there's a difference, but there's a difference though between can and it's absolutely on the table, as far as it's hypothetically possible but unlikely versus this is going to be part of what they're seeking.
Oh, I guess we lost Blue.
Yeah.
Say kidnapping is on the list. So if you are falsely arrested by a government officer in the in the purported course of their duties, or arguably even in circumstances where a reasonable person of average intelligence, and I forget the other word, would believe that the person is acting in their official capacity, that's a kidnapping.
Yep.
If they don't have the probable cause or the warrant, for them to arrest you is a kidnapping.
Yes, it is. But our prosecutors never charge 242.
And that's stupid because it would.
They're cowards.
Yeah, they're cowards, and it would do more to rein in tyrants in law enforcement than anything else.
Yes.
If they had to face with the, hey, if we're a tyrant as a cop, we're going to face criminal charges, and the least of those is going to be fines and time in federal prison, you suddenly go to the, maybe I don't want to be a tyrant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Yeah, it's...
I mean, all right, we've come out of a golden age, essentially. And we're now in a dark age.
We are.
We're in a new dark age.
No, we're currently in a dark age. Like, think about it. The growing up, at least for me and Rod, and to an extension, Critical, life was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, we didn't have too many, like, this whole trans and all this shit was a thing of the past. We rarely had incidences of racism, and I guess that could also be a problem of the technology. You know. Yeah, that could be a problem too. No. Hear me out. We weren't as connected. The world was a much bigger place when we were children. The net was in its infancy. The shit we take for granted now didn't exist in our youth. Like, shit, I can very vividly remember using Encyclopedia Britannica to research papers. For college, not college, for
I mean, I remember being bewildered at star 69ing somebody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
on the phone.
Yeah, we went from the age of the cordless house phone to everyone has a fucking master computer in their pocket.
Yeah,
cordless house phone. We were landline on a dial for forever.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's where we went. Like, that's what we grew up in. And now we're coming out of this golden age of innovation and technology to this age of, oh God, dear God, fucking kill us all.
Well, you've also say the flip side of that is some of the things, some of the things that we're getting, you have the things are coming to light that probably happened all along, and just you didn't hear about it. The push for body cams. What do I see today? A video about a cop actually
planting evidence,
fabricating and altering evidence in a arguably unconstitutional search of a vehicle. Pulls out a closed and sealed fifth of vodka.
Yep.
Pops the cap open, dumps out like 3/4 of it, puts the cap back on, and throws it on the passenger seat for another cop to find.
Yep.
Does it on her body camera.
I've seen the body cams of the freaking cops, because the folks are supposed to come back in their house stealing from the people. I've seen the body cam footage of the cop who confiscates fentanyl from a person, to basically say that he won't get a charge, then to later on OD on same fentanyl in the police department's bathroom.
Look.
Yep, the body cam of them planting drugs in a person's trunk.
We're not dealing with highly intelligent individuals here. We're dealing with idiots. Now,
well, yeah, because they lowered the standard.
Yeah,
we're not dealing with idiots. We're dealing with tyrants.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No, idiots have the excuse of not knowing any better. These people do know better. They just don't care.
Fair enough.
Just like our current, what do you call it? Executive branch.
Fair enough.
If our executive branch gave a damn, this shit wouldn't be happening. We wouldn't be promoting FBI agents who committed these acts of tyranny and civil rights violations to higher positions.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for us to admit that Kash Patel and Don Bongino are not the personification of fuck around and find out. They're just a PR team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
Pam Bondi. When Pam Bondi going to do anything?
Yeah, well, forget
Jesus
the
Christ,
general.
She should be spit out the bottom of the amateur dog porn business.
Ouch, Mitch.
Forget the general DOJ and the FBI and that. I just want to be put in charge of the ATF.
I mean, Mitch,
I want the ATF abolished.
Mitch,
no, you see, Mitch, you miss the point.
No, I didn't.
Be put in charge of the ATF. First thing, publish all the laws they have broken. 2, take active steps to disassemble it to the extent that it could never be put back together.
Mitch, I gotta ask, who's shitting your Cheerios today?
Yeah. Because I would prefer it to be abolished as well, but I don't want it to just be immediately abolished, because they're just going to move that power over to a different agency.
Yeah,
that could be exponentially worse.
You start with publishing every single violation of law they've committed. The next round, you go in and every electronic record that they have that is a tyranny, that is a violation of liberty, you take and you digitally shred it so that it is completely unrecoverable. Round 3, you do the exact same thing to all paper documents that they have. Then you start firing people.
I still want to know why body cam footage isn't made public immediately.
I wish.
I mean, I understand pending investigation, murder case, stuff like that. I understand you keep that stuff held back because you want an honest conclusion. I get that. But why aren't traffic body cams released immediately?
I can see one thing, although it starts peeling quickly because like traffic violations, driver's records are public records. sure, you have to do a little bit of effort to recover them, but they are public records. But even the retrieval of public records, certain information is redacted. Certain identifying information. I can see an argument for the need for a short, modest delay to make sure that any information that should be redacted, that personal identifying information and non-public stuff, is redacted, because cops like to ask you for that.
Oh, sure. If they're asking for a social security number, for example,
that's very common for them to ask for.
Yes.
Name, date of birth, and social security number. They ask for that as often as they ask for the driver's license. If all they're asking for is your driver's license, that's actually a public record. If all they're asking for is your name, that's accessible through public records. There's no reason to redact it. But they frequently ask for stuff that they really can't demand, or if the law is written such a way that they can demand it, which is a stupid thing to write it that way, should be redacted.
Yes.
But I also think that there should be civilian watchdog groups in charge of the redaction and monitoring process, and that it should not be, because all the cops ever do is we investigate ourselves and found no wrongdoing. The cop that took and opened the bottle of vodka, poured most of it out, and then threw an open container back in the car, a open container that was cited by the other officer there as part of the justification after the fact for a DUI arrest, was investigated, and of course they no wrongdoing. They even made excuses for her in court.
Yep.
All right,
which that judge should be off the bench.
This is my concern about the longer the delay between the incident and the release of the body cam footage, the more likely there's a cover up.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I think that it should be very short. The maximum period of time should be mandated by law, and I believe that if they can't finish the investigation, if they're like, hey, this is being used for an investigation of an officer or of a suspect. Well, I mean, if it's used as an investigation for the suspect, your redaction team should be able to say, oh, hey, if this leaks out, a bad guy's going to find out and is going to get away. Okay, that's reasonable to redact.
Yes.
But if they're like, hey, we've not finished our investigation of the officer, too bad, you've hit the statutory limit, it's coming out as is.
Why is this asshole following me? Vanderveer, I mean.
But there should be two standards for it. Quite simply, the first one is basically like a 24 or 48 hour period to do a immediate review to see if there's anything that mandates that warrants redaction.
If there glitch
seems possible, say if there is data in it that mandates redaction, or if there isn't, they have like 24 or 48 hours to release the video.
We got all the hospitals.
My concern is, I agree that the cops should not be allowed to redact it themselves.
Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, all of this really what all this boils down to, going back even to the mayors and judges and all them. The reason a lot of this stuff is happening is because law enforcement is used to generate revenue for the state, and even at the federal level, the federal law enforcement and the executive branch doesn't want to throw away that cash cow, even though it's an active tyranny.
And I was going to say, if it turns out that there's stuff that mandates redaction, say no more than 4 days or no more than
Is he
1 week,
following-
something like that.
Where'd he go?
I'm
Oh, he's following me.
Why is he following you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the mission glitched.
What's he
That's why
shooting?
that's why
Is
civil
something under
asset
the ground?
forfeiture shouldn't be a thing.
Yes.
Right.
Civil asset
There
forfeiture
should
is a complete civil rights violation because you can't just say we're going to take this because we think you got it through nefarious means.
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
There's-
if you can't prove it, you can't take it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
mission
should be
glitch.
criminal
hop out.
asset
Hold on.
forfeiture.
Hold on. I've backtracked a ways. I'm going to run slowly up to the activation point to see if the NPC needs to hit a trigger.
Hey,
Yeah, there should be
I thought
criminal
when-
asset forfeiture because what they do is,
Hold on.
hey, we think this money is guilty and you must prove that it's not to get it back. No. You have to prove that the money is guilty or you can't touch it.
All right. Critical. Trying to say something.
I was gonna say I found a perfect person who would play Poison Ivy.
Yep. I think the mission's glitched.
Yep, I'm leaving.
Leaving too.
Beaming up. Of course, we're going to be on a cooldown. It means we will have to do we can still do TFOs, I think, but we have to do them differently.
What do you mean?
I don't want to explain it. It's too complicated. Just make me team leader.
Okay.
I mean, it's easier this way. And it gives me a chance to test my theory. Oh, suddenly I'm hungry. Good.
It kicked everybody. It kicked everyone out of the
Oh,
team.
yeah, and unteamed us. Let me, I'll team us up again. There. All right, now, give me a second. I got to see if I can even do this. Yes, looks like I can. Hang on. Trying to find an easy one.
So you take that at its core, civil asset forfeiture is not due process of law.
No, it isn't. But there's been recently there has been movement on that front toward liberty. All right. Hope you guys are ready. This is going to be like a 3-man TFO because this is a private match.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't get asked.
Yeah.
Did you get beamed? Are you beaming in?
Yeah, we got beamed in, but it didn't even ask us.
Simulators, my favorite thing.
Who wants to sit and guard the Kang?
I'll
Because
guard the
ships are going to come for the Kang.
I'll guard the Kang.
Yeah, I don't think I got enough firepower to guard the king.
I know I have enough. But
You got enough firepower to probably solo the TFO.
I've considered trying it.
All right, guarding the Kang.
God damn it.
Come on. Yeah, come over to Mitch and play cannon fodder. Oh, I should have
Did I see him? Okay.
Quit
Let's
your bitching.
go back and give Tyr a quick hand.
should have done need on that warp core. Okay, let's see. Here's over here. Come on. Bring them all online.
All right.
There's always at least 4 of me just a hanging around. I think I'm a clone now.
Tyr, can you handle taking out those raptors?
Tyr, I do not want to say what I think you just said.
I think I'm a clone now.
No, you said something. It sounded like you said nothing. I can't on this channel.
Go ahead and say it. It's always for me just to hanging around.
I was thinking you were gonna say, I think I'm a coon now.
I think he didn't say that.
It sounds like he said it.
Goddamn knickers.
See?
Mitch knows what I said.
I know what you said.
He's got a problem with pantaloons.
I do.
All right, Tyr, you and Will go take out that third assimilator. Remember to take out the probes below it first. Because we took out that one before you could handle those 2 raptors. So I'm going to stand over here and take out the incoming Negvars. I found that when we do these as private matches, they're a little more fun.
Because we can coordinate.
Well, yes, for one. I mean, we always could anyway.
Well, that's true.
Fucking A facts. Don't turn around and say all men are trash, then turn around and call your son a king. Little dude garbage too.
Well, I mean,
it's not wrong.
What is that in reference to?
It was a meme I found on YouTube scrolling through. I was like, you know what? I've seen a lot of women do this.
Here, you're not targeting the nanite probes. Will is.
Well, I flew through. I flew through targeting everything, and it kind of got them all pissed at me.
There we go. All right, pop that pack of assholes. Hey, there's a box full of gimme.
All right. Defeat the carrier. Where's the carrier?
It'll show up in a second.
There it is.
There we go. Now at this stage, ignore the spheres and just target the carrier.
Targeting carrier.
Because once that carrier goes down, everything else tends to disappear.
No, I'm already dead. I don't need to die again.
There we go. Oh, I'm gonna break wind.
Oh God, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Your
that was awesome.
flatulence.
Let me tell you why it was awesome.
Why?
The breaking of the wind.
Because I made a big ass batch of chili. That's why it was awesome.
It burns going out.
Can you fart with all the smells of the wind?
I mean, that was
burst his warp coils.
That thing was pure air. It didn't burn or nothing.
You poop with all the colors of the wind.
Carrier, I barely know her.
That song makes no goddamn sense.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it's just, I've looked at the wind. I've done my share of painting. Wind don't have no colors for me to paint with.
I think it's supposed to be a metaphor. Maybe, I'm not sure.
For what? Blowing a dude?
I don't know. I was just giving it the benefit of the doubt.
We talked about that Saturday. If we were talking about colors, white is the absence of color.
White on a surface is the absence of all color. White in light is the presence of all colors.
Yep.
It's that whole absorption reflection thing.
Yep. Yep. You know what? Switch starships.
So
here.
what is it when you're
Am I gonna
painting?
do that? Yeah, I think I will.
First thing I do on my art stream is burn a color wheel, and even I know that.
Can you paint? No, I can't paint, woman. Shut the fuck up.
Switching to the Revenant. All right.
So, I can paint. I can't do like Bob Ross painting, but I can paint.
Well, I can do Bob Ross painting.
Happy little bush
Oh, I
here.
do
Well,
like rock painting.
Happy little accident.
I say I can't, but I haven't actually sat down with any of his videos and tried now that I got like a butt ton of paints.
This is a good insult.
Oh,
This is a good insult to give to somebody. Your birth is like a Bob Ross painting. A happy little accident.
There you go.
It's a we have a happy little accident over there named James Colley. And don't you tell nobody about that happy little accident.
You guys ready for the
And an
next one?
unhappy little accident named Tyr.
Will, you ready?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
When Lothiael goes wrong, the story of Tyr Alexander.
All else fails, blame Tyr.
Yes. Like.
I mean, I do. He's one.
My father wanted to name me Little Broken Prophylactic. My mother didn't want that.
Little prophylactic.
No, Little Broken Prophylactic. You know. My mom said no. We're not naming
That's
her.
the worst rap name I've ever heard.
Yes. You know, y'all do a.
You know the rapper that did that song "Whip Nene" or whatever?
Got arrested.
Oh yeah, he recently went to prison.
For killing his cousin.
Yeah, for 30 years.
Insane. And P Diddy only got 4.
Well, P Diddy was.
Yeah, but he's got another 8 of House of supervised of basically
probation.
parole.
Yeah, for you know what I mean.
For driving prostituhookers.
For sex well, not trafficking.
Which is literally human trafficking.
Sexual solicitation.
Basically attempting to do it.
No, he that's what he got. Sexual solicitation. He did. His argument that he is abusive is now worse than the Chewbacca defense.
Oh dear God.
It is literally the Chewbacca defense of our lifetime. Oh no, I'm not. I'm just abusive.
Shit.
That makes no sense.
That's a good question for you.
Yes.
Kind of like the Cuomo one, to where it's I'm Italian.
Yes.
If I win a lottery and I fly to Las Vegas, Nevada, I pick up a couple of some adult entertainment, and then I fly them to Hawaii. That's a crime?
Are you filming?
Yes.
It? Hold on. Are you filming it?
Oh, good point.
If you're filming it, it's just porn.
Yep.
If you're filming it, it's porn. If you're not, then she's a hooker.
Yep. The only way to get out of it.
Well, I mean, as an alternative, you could say that you're working on a.
She's auditioning for.
Well, you're working on auditioning for an HBO special.
All right. Chicago's
there's a skit on YouTube that I just absolutely love. It's like, it's not porno. It's HBO.
Mm-hmm. Critical said something.
I was gonna say, did you guys hear about Chicago suing Trump for trying to deploy the National Guard to help him?
Yeah.
What
the fuck is Chicago? Okay, what the fuck is wrong?
Hold on. It's not the citizenry. It isn't the citizens. It is. Well, it's some of the citizens, but
yeah, it's the municipality, like I said earlier.
but there are still rational people who are like, hey, this is a good fucking thing.
Yeah, it is. He's trying to fucking help your state.
Your city, but yes.
Yeah, city, whatever, state. Anyway, yeah, he did the same thing to Portland, and Portland's saying, we don't need no help. I can do that.
Hold on. What did you say? Rotten switching over?
Yeah, let me switching over.
Okay. God, this was the dumbest sacrifice ever.
What?
All right. The sacrifice of this ship was unnecessary.
I'm a strong, independent mayor. I don't need no president.
So you need a president.
No, I love the fact that Brandon Johnson's whole defense is because I'm a black mayor, Trump is doing this against a black mayor.
Oh dear God, I hate the racism card. People need to stop throwing the racism card. It's fucking annoying and retarded. It has nothing to do with them being black. It's because your whole fucking city is a fucking shit show. It might as well be a zombie apocalypse.
I've hit the point where I say basically 80% minimum of the time that the race card is pulled out, the person playing the race card is the racist.
Yep.
Yes.
Well,
might be higher. It's never lower than 80.
All right, I gotta admit, I'm a
Wasn't
racist.
Johnson the same one that pulled the fire one?
No, that was Jamal Bowman.
Oh.
That was Fire Marshal Bowman.
And he should have seen time in prison for that.
Well,
yeah, he should have.
Hold on, no. He shouldn't have seen time in prison. That pulling the fire alarm
is a jailable offense.
But it's not a prison
yes,
sentence. At worst, it's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
But the problem is, the problem is that it's compounded by the reason that he pulled it, which was to interrupt the proceedings in Congress.
Yep.
Which is a federal offense.
Yes, it is.
A federal offense does not automatically graduate something to the status of felony, however.
But again,
true, but I seem to recall that it was a pretty serious one. I mean, it's.
I mean, all right, interrupting a congressional proceedings, yes. However, it still would be a misdemeanor charge, and they would have to give him an additional charge for that. It wouldn't be the what's the word I'm looking for?
Well, I mean, you could.
But
you could pull up consecutive prison, consecutive jail sentences and everything between the state and the federal violations. Is like once you get out of jail for the one, you go into jail for the other.
That's not what consecutive means. You're thinking sequential.
No, it is consecutive. Like if something is concurrent.
Versus concurrent. Concurrence at the same time. Right.
Sequential means that one term is served and then another term is served and then another term is served.
Yeah, consecutive. Yeah. The legal term is consecutive. Like to serve.
No. If you are serving 3 terms consecutively, you're serving all 3 terms in one at the same time. No, at the same time. Yep. Don't try to muddy it with bigger words. It means you're serving all 3 terms at the same time. If one term is 4 years, one term is 6 years, and the third term is 10 years, if you're serving all 3 terms, and we're going to ignore all the little get out early cards. If you're serving all 3 terms, you're not serving, what did I say, 3, or what did I say, 4, 6, and 10?
Hold on.
Concurrent means concurrent is serving the sentences at the same time.
Consecutive. We said consecutive. According to Cornell Law School, unlike concurrent sentences which are served simultaneously, consecutive sentences follow one after another
Okay.
and adds as
I'm wrong.
opposed to combine in the duration. You had them
Yes.
switched. I've done that before.
But why a
What are
legal
you looking
definition
at,
has to
SIs?
differ- Why a legal definition has decided to differ substantially and almost entirely from the actual definition is beyond me.
Agreed.
Because it's the
legal definition.
the law, and there's
It's
special
bullshit is
people
what it
there.
is. It's part of the system's designed to not the system wasn't designed this way. It's been manipulated this way. But to keep the public off balance when it comes to these things. It's why the Supreme Court says you have to affirmatively declare your rights when dealing with the police. Bullshit. You have those rights regardless of whether you affirmatively
No, concurrent
activate them or not.
concurrent means operating or occurring at the same time. So it's not a method diversion.
See, even in math, consecutive
We're not
means
talking about
things
the word
follow back to
concurrent, we're
back with
talking
no
about the word
breaks.
consecutive.
The amount of times he masturbates a day.
How many times you pulled your horn there, bud?
Speaking of which, there's a meme here that's actually really funny. It says masturbating more than 21 times a month can actually decrease your risk of prostate cancer. What's your take on this? At this rate, I should be able to prevent the prostate cancer for every dude within a 3-mile radius.
God damn.
Pretty much.
That's one of my
Damn.
personal favorites for a meme. And that
Back-to-back weights.
It's this freaking these Muslim guys that are like, if you masturbate to someone, you can't get. It's like the person can't get into heaven and whatnot, and this whole thing. And some guy goes, "Don't worry, guys, I just masturbated to them, so they can't get into heaven."
Wow.
Wow. That's great.
That's fucked up.
But funny.
So that's why porn stars don't go to heaven. Got it.
There are no porn stars in heaven.
I don't know, Riley. I don't know what's her name actually might be in heaven.
Who?
Betty Page.
Riley?
That one. Which female star recently died?
I don't know. You guys ready to go in again?
Yes.
Ready?
I don't know who.
I think it was Betty Page.
I think so too. Kylie Page.
Kylie Page.
Jesse Jane. Jesse Jane was the most recent. August Ames was in 2017, and Dakota Sky was 2021.
I only know like 6 or 7 porn stars' names, and I don't really even pay attention to that.
Exactly. Like
I know August Ames was hot as fuck.
If I'm going in there, I'm not going in there for names.
I mean, granted, I follow enough freaking cosplayers as well that apparently do spicier content. I'm like, I don't care about your spicy content. I'm here to see you look. It's like, see cool cosplay.
I don't come to you for a wank. I come to you to see you in hot anime chick outfit.
Yeah.
Like, that's not
exactly.
right material.
So I come to see your take on generating this particular armor set and that weapon.
Like I didn't come to you for political takes. I don't come to you. Look, I don't go.
Didn't come to you for political takes and whatnot. Came to see you look cool. It's like real life versions of this one to see how well people can do with them.
Look, I don't go to my electrician for tax advice, and I don't go to my tax man for wiring problems.
Funnily enough, I have fixed both of those things before.
I don't come to you
Not a
for political
CPA,
takes.
but I do have an accounting degree. Yeah, you come to me for political takes, and here I paint. I've done electrical wiring. I've got an accounting degree.
It's just like going to a fat guy for fitness advice, and going to a trim guy for tips on
diet.
No, not tips on diet. Going to for a recipe.
To be fair, the fat guy knows what not to do.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, I very much know not to do. I just for the things to do, some of them I can't do. So,
right. It also depends. Is that person like the fat guy that you're going to for the dietary and fitness advice? Are they like a registered dietitian and whatnot? Because to kind of pull the whole thing from you would see from football and whatnot, coaches don't play, baby.
Again,
right.
I don't go to a chef for diet tips. And I don't go to a dietitian for recipes.
Fair.
Then you're actually kind of dumb because a lot of dietitians,
you know what I mean,
point you towards
I've got some killer recipes.
Y'all.
Dude, you're talking about people in the same industry. You don't go to a canoe builder to race a car.
I don't go to a ship maker to build me a car. All right.
That's what I said. Not even to build the car, to drive the car, because I mean, someone who builds has an understanding of building.
I don't go to a rocket science for interstellar travel.
Yes.
No, that makes sense.
No, you don't go to a physicist to remove your spleen.
Great, that's worth tertiary.
There's a break in incoming warp signatures.
God damn it, yes.
You don't go to a brain surgeon to change your oil.
Would you say, James? Sorry.
You reminded me of the bartender from Boondock Saints. Get your shit together, man.
Make like a tree. Hey, get the fuck out of my bar.
Why don't you make like a tree and get the fuck out?
I love that movie.
Like loose lips, tuna bush. We're gonna get you a list of sayings and shit.
We gotta get you like a proverb book.
I gotta get you a book on Proverbs or something, because this mix and match shit's gotta go.
Look,
God, Boondock Saints is such a good movie.
Yeah, a penny saves worth two in the bush, and don't cross the street if you can't get out of the kitchen.
Look, I haven't seen that movie in a few years.
People in glass houses sink ships.
I don't know why. It's a great movie and still holds up today.
I thought people in glass houses should pull the drapes before showering.
People in glass houses.
Exhibitionists.
Well,
people in glass houses shouldn't walk around naked.
no. It's people who live in glass houses shouldn't get stoned.
no, shouldn't throw stones, James. Sorry.
No, get stoned.
No, it's throw.
He's mixing it up.
Oh.
Ironically, James was stoned when he learned that proverb.
Clearly.
I was.
There are other kinds of sayings.
Then again, almost every proverb has been done by somebody who was stoned.
No, it just sounds that way. For example, if I tell you, the river tells no lies, but a dishonest man standing on the bank hears no truth. That sounds like something a stone guy would say, but it makes perfectly good sense.
Right,
true.
So me and my best friend were sitting around one day. We weren't high, we weren't drinking, we just fucking around. And he said, "You should never look a gift horse in the mouse." And
What
for
the
that,
fuck?
exactly, you should never look a gift horse in the mouse.
Yeah, our education system
Go to hell.
has been a 50-year failure.
Oh,
knowledge is power. Francis Bacon.
Yes.
It's an absolute failure. I just watched a video from a gal. The video was about an hour. I didn't watch the video. I listened to her while I was doing other stuff online. I was playing a stupid clicky game. Because just sitting and watch her talk, that's boring. But listening to what she had to say, she went through a lot of the history of our education system and why it's such a clusterfuck. Specifically when it comes to reading and reading comprehension. And it was a really fascinating talk. Because she went deep into her research. Dug up brain scans of people learning different ways, and and which parts of the brain go active and which go dormant and things of that nature. It's just incredibly useful information that our government will never use, even though it's at their fingertips.
Yeah. Because like one of the only things the DOE was actually supposed to do was basically just make it that like high school diploma reciprocity would be granted in all 50 states and territories. That there was a set standard for what it was supposed to be, which made sense because like back in the day, not everyone would accept every other state's or county's high school diplomas.
Shit, they wouldn't. At some point, they wouldn't accept everyone's fucking driver's license. So
along that vein, Rotten.
Full faith and credit clause.
Wait, hold on. Mitch was saying something.
Along that same vein, Rotten, the FCC should have no authority to tell broadcasters what they can or cannot say.
Yeah.
The only thing the FCC should legitimately exist for is management of frequencies.
Yep.
Well, not even that anymore.
That is it.
Nope, it's still technically a thing that's still used. Like that's the reason why they couldn't say anything to cable was because people pay for it, and it's not on any of those frequencies.
Right. But no, when I talk about management of frequencies, I'm talking about making sure there are no overlaps.
Yeah.
Then that's all they should be permitted to do.
Yes.
But this bullshit about them putting out speech codes and whatnot, fuck you, FCC. Get out of my country. You don't belong here.
Yeah.
Let the market decide, as it rightly should.
Just remember,
same thing with
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
Diggy hole.
Diggy hole.
Smoking bans in restaurants is pro-tyranny.
What?
All right, I'm so sick and tired of everybody acting like this is the first ever government shutdown.
It is the first ever government shutdown. Oh my God, don't you know? Oh.
Yeah, don't you know history stopped and started over again when Trump became president?
Exactly.
Like seriously, everybody's acting like this. Oh, it's the first. Like it's the first. This is not the first fucking shutdown. It happens every fucking year.
Well, not every year.
Just about.
It happens fairly often.
All right. So okay.
It happens so often. It should be a holiday.
All right.
This is why
here
we
it
need
is.
a balanced budget amendment.
It really is. Hold on. Wait a minute. About the shutdown. So it doesn't happen as often, or what one would consider a shutdown. Like we had a shutdown for like what 3 days in December of 20 maybe. I can't quite remember, but it was just for 3 days. It is a shutdown, but it's not a shutdown. And then we had one for 35 days. 35 days. That's a shutdown. And
I mean, they only work 180 days a goddamn year.
Yeah, and I theorize this one may go a little longer than that. On the ground that it's too many, they're too dug in, and at this point, neither side can back down.
Yeah.
Trump can't give them what they want, and they can't acquiesce to their demands. They can't rescind their demands. If they back down, the Democrats look weak, and it's just going to further divide their party. Unless
Democrats look weak anyway.
Yeah, but it's going to further divide the party. It's going to literally split it. The bifurcation of their party has already begun. Like
the party has been divided forever.
Well,
the bifurcation of the Democrat Party can only be good for the U.S. in general.
Yep,
no. I say no because it could give birth to something far worse. Like
what, Antifa?
Well, no, not even the Antifa.
You know what's worse actually than the Democrats?
A smarter communist party.
Here. No, it's already here. What's worse than the Democrats?
Tyranny.
I call them Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
There is no greater band of. At least the Democrats do something.
Do nothing Republicans, yeah.
Yeah, the Republican Party is just a bunch of do-nothings. Fuck them.
Nothing burgers.
They're all anti-American anyway. Get them out. Start electing Americans again.
Mitch, you know you're my boy, right?
What's that?
You know you're my boy, right? We good, right?
we hang on. There we go. Damn this thing. We good for a rando?
Yeah. No. What was asking was, I'm your friend, right? You know we cool.
Yeah.
So when I say this, this is not me trying to be mean or anything, but shit or get off the pot. Like you complain about tyranny, but you won't do anything.
No, I'm advising, man. I am doing something. I'm keeping my eyes open. I'm observing the patterns, and I'm reporting on what I observe. I'm informing people. That's doing something.
At some point,
I'm not claiming that I can do it better than anyone else. I'm giving everyone a roadmap to follow if they're smart enough to do so. I win. I'm doing something. You're not. Your argument doesn't hold water.
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 All right. So my grandmother used to say,
Steer.
either quit your bitching and do something, or just stop bitching.
I did do something. Pay attention to a person. I'm observing the patterns. I'm reporting what I observe. I am giving people advice on how to form a more perfect union.
Yeah, but
that is doing something. Right. I don't want to lead myself.
You would rather operate behind the scenes.
No, I don't even want to be a shadow cabinet. I would rather people fucking learn what liberty is, how to spot tyranny, and how to avoid tyranny. That's my function, is to inform. My function is not to take the reins of leadership.
Fair. Okay.
I am doing something. I even wrote a book on the subject, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I forgot.
What do you think? All those amendments that I've shared so many times fell out of the sky? Arthur and I wrote that shit. We did something. We propose solutions instead of just bitching about the problem. That's what we do. I am giving people the benefit of my observation so that they can enact solutions instead of creating more problems.
Oh, I got it.
I'm doing something, Tyr. I win. Where's my cookie?
You don't get a cookie. I ate them all.
All right, what cookie? What kind of cookie do you want? Do you want a Chips Ahoy, Oreo?
No. We're done, man. I'm gonna eat my fucking chili instead.
Homemade cookie.
You're gonna eat your chili? Fine, eat your chili.
That's gonna turn the Eastern Seaboard into a gas chamber, for fuck's sake.
Damn. Hitler would be proud of that.
Say that would improve the atmosphere there.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Why the hell you want to turn the Eastern Seaboard into gas?
I mean, it'll certainly improve New Jersey. We ready to do a random?
Yes. What the hell did the Eastern Seaboard do here? Look,
I don't know.
Everything.
It's a fun thing to say. No one says the Western Seaboard. That's not as fun to say.
No, it's not. The east wind blows.
Again, I'm in Maryland. I have to smell these smells. I don't want to smell these smells.
He's got the Jersey Shore pipeline.
You could develop the proper technology to harness the power for energy production too.
Just attach your goddamn turbine to your ass and just let it blow?
No, not like that. We're talking gases that are quite what do you call volatile, yes.
The gas that comes out of here.
See, Tyr, what I'm doing here is I'm giving you a solution.
Okay.
I'm advising you on how to have a solution to the problem. You build an apparatus that can collect these gases and use their volatility for good.
See, now I'm just thinking of getting
I'm not just talking about a problem. I'm giving you a solution too. Shit or get off the pot.
See, I'm just thinking now of that over-engineered glitter bomb with the fart spray and everything, and like, I bet you I could get FedEx to deliver that to Tyr's house.
Oh my! We're not monsters.
Say, of course I am, but that's beside the point. Dude, I spent a decade with part of my job finding people.
Sessions. We got into shit faster when I was doing the privates. There we go.
Yeah.
Tyr is pretty much giving you everything you need to know about his life, and you just got to follow the breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs. These are whole loaves.
I prefer crackers.
Now the only question is sourdough or brioche?
Man, I fucking hate this one. I should have done a private again. Sons of all the bitches.
Okay, it's pumpernickel.
Say,
nobody likes olive loaf either.
No.
No,
Hey,
I
give me some
figure
bologna with some bullshit filler that no one likes to eat on its own. It's like those assholes who put the walnuts in chocolate chip cookies. Don't get me on that rant, because I will fucking lose my shit. They're assholes. No, I'm not. It would be one thing if they ground them into a powder and then did it that way, because there is a flavor thing going on there where the earthy flavor mixed with the sweet flavor of the cookie and chocolate is actually quite good. But you know what? I'm talking assholes who throw fat ass full walnuts in their shell and everything, it seems sometimes. They got to throw the whole fucking walnut, and the husk hasn't even fallen off the shell yet. I mean, this son of a bitch is still attached to the fucking tree, and these people are throwing the whole fucking walnut in there. Fuck you and your walnuts. Do it properly or not at all. Get that shit out of my fucking cookie.
don't do it with attached to the tree. I want that lumber. Keep it good.
Yeah, I brought up some stuff.
Walnut is beautiful wood to work with.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the wood. I've got a black walnut tree that fell that I've been scorping wood off of. And man, that you get some really good blood out of that shit.
We had, when I was growing up, we had multiple black walnuts on the property, and I wish I could have cut and seasoned one of those.
Tell you what, the root is actually really nice too. Oh yeah.
And that's how you know that. That's how you know that Mitch is not racist. He has black walnut trees.
Yes. Tell you what, man, that black walnut root, it's light when it dries out and everything. It's lightweight and hard as fuck. I don't know about the Knickerbockers.
Oh, dude, boys, you know you can't trust them over there.
There's just certain trousers that I'm not going to wear.
How dare you, sir?
No, don't even get me on the spot. Oh, bell bottoms are fucking hippie bullshit. I can tolerate it on a biker because it makes sense to get the so it goes over the boot, but for other purposes, no, fuck that shit. If it's a fashion statement, you're a moron. And not only are you a moron, you need to be dealt with. Fuck you, 1970s. Oh, I wasn't any happier then.
At least the thing is, a little bit didn't help.
Most of the time I was wearing serious boots. I wanted the boots over the leg because I wanted the deep protection, waterproofing. And, you know, dog can put a hole in your pants, can't put a hole in the boot necessarily.
I got a hole in my pocket, no money in my jeans.
Yeah, there's just a whole lot of see, when I was even in the 70s, when I was a wee Mitch, even then I'm like, oh yeah, present your evidence. If you're not good, Santa won't bring you anything. Present your evidence.
Saying that, yeah.
Well, if all the tables on your birthday cake, your wish will come true. Present your evidence.
In the 70s, I was at war with corduroy.
Everyone was. Corduroy. Oh my God. Yes, absolutely I was.
How much cocaine did you take?
I came out of the womb going, nah, that's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Put me back in.
That was my first words. I'm like, oh, this is bullshit. Who came up with this idea?
I would not doubt it.
No one consulted me, god damn it.
My parents didn't consent for me to be here, so I'm suing them for rape. That's actually a thing that's been going on, by the way.
Oh god.
I've got a real simple. Okay, if your complaint against them is that you did not consent to being born, and you think they owe you something for that, the solution is that it's the revocation of life. If your complaint is that you're alive, the solution to that violation is the revocation of your life.
Or in other words, self-deport.
Yep. Yep. It's like you were the fastest.
Yeah. You weren't here when that was happening. Nobody consents to it.
My counter argument to that is, yeah, you did consent to life because you were the fastest sperm to actually get in there.
Oh, nice.
Technically not, considering the fact the fastest sperm usually gets there starts tearing down the egg wall and then dies because it runs out of...
All right, god damn it, you ruined it.
Yeah, dies of head trauma.
That's what causes Down syndrome.
Dies of imposter syndrome.
Your brothers were imposters. They're real imposters.
Tell you one thing you learn being born as a curmudgeon. Your parents really don't like it when you point out, hey, you raised me.
Is that what you're supposed to do? I feed you, clothe you, I do all that.
It's a matter of all the things about me that you find irritating. Yeah, I come by that honestly.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's like, hey, this is your doing, not mine. I'm a result of your actions.
I can't say that about my brother, but he is, to properly describe him involves language I try not to use on the minions.
There is that. I got one of those too.
Me too.
But
it's okay, too. We know you're an only child.
But as far as everything like, the allergies, I can talk forever on lots of different subjects and everything like that. And I can buy all of that, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I believe I said that.
That was Mitch's point.
Oh, my favorite thing is when boomers complain about like the millennials, since predominantly boomers are millennial parents, is you realize it's your generation that raised millennials. It's like Gen X bitching about Gen Z. Homie, y'all started this. They yo kids.
Yep.
I don't have any kids, so I can bitch about it all I want.
And for the most part, if you want to complain about other influences, you're admitting abdication on your part.
Yep. Or abdication or failure. Which one is it?
A bit of both.
I know.
Does it have canards?
Does it have
okay, then it's not gay. It's not gay then.
It's still hella gay.
I think all the ships in this mission are gay.
Just about.
The ships that aren't are ones they don't let you pilot in this mission. No, the Enterprise
wasn't present at the Battle of Wolf 359.
Yeah, the Enterprise was on its way, but got there late.
As usual.
And they got there in time to see. Yeah, they got there in time to see the wreckage.
As usual.
Oh, the Battle of Sector 001.
The Borg cube that launched the sphere that went back in time.
Yeah. But no, those don't make good TFOs because we already know how they turn out. They're pointless. Yeah, I know. Why do you think I hate this one? It's not just because of these ugly-ass ships. I mean, it's got some interesting and useful mechanics about it to keep us entertained, but it's a bad TFO because there's the historical reenactment thing is just it's a bad idea.
All TFOs are...
We lost James, but I'm going to be back. I'm going to grab some drink.
Right on.
Activities on rails.
Yeah. You know, nothing like the new TFO with the all those different all the interim dialogue pop-ups with different dialogue options. Those options don't change anything. Why are you wasting money on different dialogue options? They don't do anything.
Yeah, this is.
Oh yeah.
You guys are gonna hear some wind. I'm gonna be walking out to the store real quick.
Right on.
Let's see. This is not an open world game. Not really.
Yeah, the concept of getting the mission briefing as you're warping to the system, that's a good idea.
It's still open.
Brilliant. These other ones where you're hey, we're gonna sit you here. Why don't you just sit here and we'll talk for a long time while the bad guys blow shit up that we need to preserve. That's bad. That's terrible writing. Or terrible implementation.
Or both.
Yeah. It feels like you're actually doing something while you're stuck in a time gate. That's one of the see, I realize that time gates are necessary in some circumstances. But what's also necessary, because the time gate is necessary, you need something to divert or distract you from the fact that you're stuck in a time gate. And just sitting there doing nothing, watching all the shit happen around you, is not a good distraction.
Pretty colors.
Warping in the system is a good distraction.
The
it is really quiet.
Loading screens and the necessity of loading screens and good ways of doing them and bad ways of doing them, or ways of getting around it, like those games where you're suddenly crawling through a crevice or a crack just wide enough to get through. The Tomb Raider games and the Batman games where you're going through this sideways through this narrow passageway that's automated. That's a loading screen. It's loading the next section. Yeah, it's loading the next section while you're going through there, and so you don't realize it. You're basically going from one zone to another there.
I love those door opening trends. Oh, it did. And you never know if the zombie. You never know if the zombie's going to come out through the other door. Please tell me the store's not closed already.
Have you looked at the clock?
Tangent, but I think there's a way to put ads in the game that will work. For example, we're playing Star Trek Online. Suppose if we wanted to put ads in the game, we add a kiosk to the game. In all the social zones, there's a kiosk, maybe several, where the players can go and look at ads, or look at an advertisement. But to make it interesting, let's say that it's for Pepsi Cola. The advertisers, the people who put together the material for Pepsi, make it seem like it's an in-universe thing. They do a futuristic-looking Pepsi, because this is a game that takes place 400 years in the future. What's Pepsi going to look like in 400 years? Speculate that. We'll use that visual language as an advertisement in the game. The game makes money off advertising, and the player makes, the cheapskate in-game currency. In this case, energy credits. And not even a whole lot of them, but you're short 500,000 energy credits. Go watch enough ads, you can earn that 500,000 in maybe 5 minutes. Yeah. And I think that's a good way you can put ads in a game where they're not intrusive, and it's that the player's choice to go watch them, and the player gets something. The advertisers,
hey, liquor store it is.
Get their advertisement, and the development studio gets some income. Yeah, they didn't do well with the in-game model on Esri Dax. Right. But I figure that's a good way to do it. I think that's a win-win-win in-game advertising scenario. Well, no, you don't get that many energy credits per ad. You get like, maybe like 10,000, because 10,000 energy credits isn't going to buy you shit. But if you need that boost to 100,000, you just have to watch 10 ads.
And you can make it easier by limiting people how many ads they can do per day as well. That way, they can't can't have someone who sits there and watches ads.
Well, even if you did, I mean, you just let's hear, and you also limit the type of ad. Let's say, okay, you can't see what I'm doing because you're while watching Tyr's character, but you run to a kiosk. Where the hell is Tyr's character? Oh, we're in different instances.
How do we get in different instances?
I'm transferring. So when I get in there, follow me, Tyr. When I get over there, show you here's what we do.
That or another easy way to do it for the ads would to be.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Like you get a daily set that like you can go through when you get this whole thing. Then
Hello.
Each progressive viewing of it.
Can I get
is
2 packs of 24/7?
Diminished.
Hold on.
Red, yeah.
Mute yourself. Well, you're ordering your 2 cigarettes with a side of coffee. What was that, Rotten?
I was like, you could also do it towards like you have a set amount of
21.
ads you,
Actually,
you
I'm
can
34.
actually watch.
Hang on, Rotten. He's still going. For fuck's sake.
Crit, you know how to mute yourself?
You should be $8.
Hey, Rotten, don't you have mod powers? Can't you mute him?
Yeah.
Arg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's clearly not listening to us, but he only speaks when Rotten's trying to say something, and it's twisting my titties.
Ain't nobody want to see that.
Yeah, imagine how I feel.
Thank you.
I'm a curmudgeon with twisted titties.
Yeah, I'm right here. What's up? Yeah, I just did.
All right.
Yeah, to be a bit of a dick, you know you could have muted there, right?
I was thinking about. I thought about that, and I thought I did, but I guess I didn't.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
what
what I'm
were you
trying to
saying,
say
Rob?
is you could have, it's like, okay, so here, like, you can watch a set amount of ads to where it gives you that like 10,000 per one.
Yeah.
And any subsequent ads after that would still give you the energy credits, but it's a diminished return. So you can't just keep getting that 10,000 every single time.
Oh, that's one way to do it. Yeah.
That would be, and that would be a daily thing. So once the new day sets, you can watch those 10 ads. You can get up to 100, 10,000 per ad, and then it's, diminishing returns.
Here's what I'm thinking. Okay, Tyr, you ready? Okay, here we go. We're gonna go to the exchange, where players buy and sell all the stuff and things. Yeah. So we go to the exchange. Oh, look, here's the thing I want. I'm 100,000 energy credits short. Shit. What do I do? Well, let's go over here to the advertiser kiosk, and I'm going to make this up where it is because I'm inventing this as I go. So we go over here to the advertiser kiosk. We'll call it this thing right here. All right, so here we punch in, we watch an ad in it, and the ads last no longer than 4 seconds, and they're not video. They're just like they're like billboards.
Okay, that's a little better.
And the billboard lasts for 4 seconds. You get your 10,000 energy credits. Do you want to see another ad? Yes. See another one. Pepsi Cola, the choice of the next generation. Because we're fucking around with an old slogan and how to fix, rig it into this theme. But if you do them all thematically for the game, you know what you also do? You get people interested in seeing what these companies think their thing's going to look like in 400 years. And that's kind of fun for everybody, isn't it?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Then, you watch your 10 ads, you run back over here to the exchange while the server times out. Whoa, whoa, okay.
God, okay. You know what my favorite loading screen is of all time?
What's that?
Devil May Cry loading screen, where you can shoot Devil May Cry 3, where you can shoot the low bottom of the screen.
Oh yeah. You go back over here at the exchange and you buy your widget, equip it on your ship, and you go fight a space alien. Boom.
There was nothing more fun than just shooting the now loading screen when it would take forever.
It's
actually, if you did it right, you could shoot it, or you could use the melee slash.
Or the slash, yeah.
I think that would be. Now imagine this in a Dungeons and Dragons game, for example, an online Dungeons and Dragons game. Imagine how much fun it would be to create those ads and to watch those ads for Pepsi Cola, but it's geared for the D&D universe. No videos here. The ads last 4 seconds. They're billboards.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's basically just artwork, but it would be neat, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because then going with the Pepsi, you put it in D&D, be like, Pepsi, Adventurer's Choice.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good. Dr. Pepper.
Folgers coffee. Blacker than the nearest.
Best part of fucking things up.
How heroes start their day.
Yeah. And you could have so much fun with these things. I mean, it'd be fun for the advertising people and marketing people and artists to come up with them, for one.
True.
And it would be fun for the player to get a look at them and say, okay, hey, this is what Star Trek Folgers coffee looks like.
Maxwell House.
This is a space Buick.
Maxwell House. Good to the last glug.
I mean, it would be fun.
Is everyone shut the fuck up?
What the hell are you on about?
No, it's an old meme from a Folgers meme.
Huh. Imagine a billboard advertising a Mr. Coffee replicator.
I always have coffee when I watch Radar. You know that.
The bun
I told you we shouldn't have gone with
replicator.
the Mr. Coffee. We should have went with a Ninja. It's better.
The bun coffee replicator. This ain't Folgers.
All right, I'm getting rained on. Cool.
This ain't
your father's root beer.
This ain't instant replication.
All right, I'm going to split the team because we're nearing the end.
I came here to drink coffee and kick ass, and I'm all out of coffee.
Oh, sorry. I'm all out of ass. That's the other thing, because it's not going out over the airwaves as an advertisement. You could make things a little more humorous.
Oh yeah, absolutely. With little inside jokes here and there.
Yeah. Oh God, this Sol system loading screen is murder.
Oh.
Trying to get back to the Sherman system.
Is it Star Trek? Is this Star Trek or Warhammer? Only coffee will help you out. It was a dumb joke. I stretched that one.
There really are so many fucking options you could do with that. It would be awesome. But no one wants to innovate in that way. They think ads need to be 30-second video for some reason.
Well, everybody lives in a 30-second lifespan.
Right, but shit, just simple billboards would be awesome.
They too many years of
even billboards
TV ads.
are dying.
Well, I know, but I'm talking about in the games. At least it would be up to the player whether or not to confront those things.
Ooh, you know what would be even better? Player-driven ads. Like they can send in the ad.
Okay, hey. About to end the show.
Right.
I want to shield three things. So October 31st, Maddie is going to have a special show on her channel for her old time rail. She's doing War of the Worlds. She's going to start about 7 p.m. Central.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I believe it's 8 Eastern is what she was saying. So yeah.
Yeah, so 7 Central, 8 Eastern, on her channel. come look at that. Enjoy War of the Worlds, where she's going to discuss both the panic and whatnot, and have some fun. But the day before on Never Watch Alone, we are doing a Halloween special. All Halloween fan films. We have Delirium, Halloween Resurgence, and Halloween 3, The Shape of Madness. And we'll be starting an hour early, so it'll be 4 o'clock instead of the usual 5. What else?
My common sense is telling me you better have backup movies available.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and this Thursday, however, we are doing Cold Check, the Night Stalker, but I've decided to change it. We're watching for the 16th. Sorry, not your Mitch. 16th, we're doing Shakma.
Shakma and awe.
If you've seen the what do you call it? The trailer for Shakma, it is fucking hilarious.
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. That's why we're doing it. I had to change the. I'm. You know what? I'm not gonna change the thing. I'm gonna let Kefki think we're doing Night of the Creeps, and then Shakma.
You is evil.
I is evil.
Why do you think he's a lich?
Adorable.
He's not a
When
grand
Kefki
wizard.
dick punches you, I'm gonna laugh.
She can try. I think she would like it.
Oh, I think she'll like it. It's just
But she'll still be pissed that she just changed you without telling her.
It's not her night.
Yeah.
Still, little heads up is nice.
Well,
it's the root of leaving her with the impression that it's going to be one thing and then dropping something else on her.
I'm evil. I make no bones about this.
And we know, you know, make no mistake, I'm more than willing to do that to lots of people, but I wouldn't do that to Kefki.
Fair.
I'm evil.
That's okay. Any one of us can go and tell her ourselves.
Me, true, but I fear no Kefkis. I said it. I fear no Kefkis.
Although I think Tyr
more
would
for
be
you.
safe
Would you say critical?
I said that Tyr would be safe from Kefki's wrath.
Yes.
Because anybody else would do it probably wouldn't be.
I already have shown her the trailer.
I mean,
So
again,
she knows it's out there and on the table.
yes, and again, it's not like I'm changing her pick, which she's doing Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is going to be a fucking hilarious night. I expect nothing but laughs for that one. I love that one.
That one's pure fun.
You can neither confirm nor deny that I entertain that one periodically because it's a riot.
That's the kind of movie you go in there with no expectations other than just be entertained.
All right, I have to go. I have to use the bathroom, otherwise I'm going to piss myself.
All right, and we should be getting out here anyway. So I thank you all for coming out. Say goodbye to the nice people.
Bye to the nice people.
Bye, nice people.
All right, I'm going to play the outro. Mute you guys.
Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places you will be from. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.